Hello, Crixis here and welcome to this lino printing video. I decided to show you how I do my own lino printing work. I thought I have done this video before, but I haven't shown the whole process from the beginning till the end, so this will be the video about that. And why I'm actually doing it, I can share finally the news. I got asked to participate in exhibition in Cornwall. The exhibition will happen after a week, so it's super exciting, and I will be there with 3 other artists from Cornwall, and I'm super honored to be there. So yeah, I'm just going to prepare for the exhibition, and I decided to have one more artwork, and it will be lino print. And I think I will also try to put it in my new store update, which I will have after a month. So I'm planning to do store update, I think in the middle or end of May. I will have a lot of interesting things over there, but for now I'm gonna share the process of this print. So grab yourself a drink. Any drink is fine. I'm having my thermos because I'm living in this summer house and I am making tea in different place, so I need to hydrate, and this is how I make tea. Let's enjoy the video together. Okay, so for this lino print, I think I showed you this artwork at some moment with seagulls, and I really want to make a print with seagulls. So what I'm gonna do, it will not be that big, and I will probably grab like some fragment. I'm gonna use my sketchbook and sketch some ideas out. So that's how I usually start my lino printing idea generation. It starts in the sketchbook. I'm also going to cut some paper. I actually have decided before I even know the design that the paper will be this light blue color with small sprinkles and dots. I just felt that could be really interesting. This is the guillotine and this is the paper, so I'm just gonna cut it down into smaller pieces. It will be like something a little bit bigger than A5. It's more like a narrower, like panoramic. So this is the size I am working with. Just gonna grab this sketchbook. I'm almost at the end of this sketchbook, which is super exciting. This is some spoiler things, so I'm just gonna not show what I'm doing over there. I want to make like a scene, something like birds flying or something. So, and I want birds flying that direction, which is really useful because then I could just literally draw the opposite way and then transform to the other side. Because this paper, it's quite light blue, it's not like mid value, I would say it's more light value than dark value, and I could either print with white color, which could be really cool, but at the same time the tone is pretty close. So I think I will print with dark color, although these are seagulls, so yeah, this is like really conflicting now. Maybe I should print with white color. But also, like, if there will be mistake, it's fine. I also really want to just enjoy the process of making, and I'm not going to think about exhibition or store update. It's just, I'm just gonna enjoy how I carve and how I sketch. You know what? I think I'm just gonna sketch on this plate already. I know it's quite dark color, so it will probably be hard to see. I'm usually using white linocut boards, but this time I have quite dark one. which is a little bit trickier, I guess, but we are all for the challenge. Okay, let's use the paint pens to show the location. I hope it will stay in one place, at least a little bit. So I'm trying to create depth with having closer birds and birds that are further away. And I also want to make like overlapping aspect as well. I'm just trying to think about like the space in between, so it's not like super even all the way through. So this is somewhat like a sketch of the lino print. Super quick one. I usually spend much more time on the design, but I think I want to enjoy just like the process of cutting. Light is coming in from the window, which is really beautiful, warm light. Okay, so I have this box, which is super old box, and I keep lino cut things up here. So I have 3 cutters and also like some small cutting tools here. This is my most favorite tool. It's a wood handle. So this is super thin tool. And these are a little bit thicker tools, but I could always change the ends from these two. I actually have on my Patreon like a lino cut tier, and this is a February exclusive print I printed for them, and it is in like this A7 size, and I'm printing them in A6 sizes, and I only do it with this small handle. But when it comes to bigger artwork, I'm going to do like not only like super thin lines. You can probably see in this one, so there are like some thin lines, which I have done with this one, but there are also much thicker ones, and that would be really time consuming to do everything with the small one. So I'm also using different handles for that one. The same is like with this one. It's also a little bit thicker. In bigger places I'm using like thicker tool. So yeah, and also like some scraps I am also putting it there. So for example, this is like leftover. I'm gonna use it in the future. I'm just gonna leave it like that and then see what I can do. I'm just gonna move this one aside. I guess let's enjoy lino printing process. I might put some music while I do it and just enjoy my own things in the background. And you can see the process. You could probably use different tools and different like cutting mats. There are also, actually I want to share, there are also traditional lino printing blocks. So these are like super traditional ones. They're much thicker and the back usually looks like that. It's like with this thread, and the material is also a little bit different. It's quite good cutting plate, but it's not the best for home printing, because for me personally I want to print it with this little dude with like hand printer and then have printing press, and I feel with this one it's not the best result. But if I had like a printing press, I would definitely use this one, as this is I could make more details with this one. It's a little bit harder to cut, so I don't have a lot of mistakes. But yeah, this is another thing which you can buy in the stores. And there, of course, also are thicker linocut boards. For example, this is like, I don't know, like 5 millimeters, I would say. But this one, it's a little bit thicker, as you can see. So you can cut deeper with this one rather than this one. But any of these is fine with lino printing. The process doesn't change a lot. It's just sometimes it's a little bit harder to print.
Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing, faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. Swallows will be here by dawn, and when we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt. Significant life, just what it was needed, clean in the blackest night, cloistered in injustice dead, and in the eyes of time, nobody is losing. The sparrows will be here by dawn. When we finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
Okay, I think I cut out everything, and I want to see how it looks, so I'm gonna do like a test print. I actually don't know if you can see, but this is approximately how the print would look. There are these birds and the textures from the thick lines. I hope you will see it in the print, but it will be other way around, so it will be this way. You can kind of see in the reflection how it would look. I just finished the design. This was much simpler than it usually is. It takes me longer time to carve, but I guess because I use like this huge tool, it took much quicker than using the small one, which I'm using most of the times. So yeah, now we are going to ink it up with paint. It's kind of similar like the illustration I did before, but the birds will be like the opposite way now, like the other way. I'm keeping my colors up down there. So, and the colors I'm using for printmaking is Aqualinol. What's the brand? Druckenfarbe. I think these are German, and I have 5 of them. So I have blue, red, yellow, white, and black. So like the classic top 5 colors. I bought them, I think like 8 years ago or 7 years ago. It was like long time ago, and I'm still using them. I haven't run out of them, which is super crazy. And I have like this small container, and this is a really great container because all the leftovers from the print mixing I'm putting in this mini bottle, container, and it's always something like gray color or so, and with whatever I need to do the color, I'm using like this mix from here to do the color to my standards. But yeah, I think today we are going to mix deep muted blue, so like kind of gray blue, and although those are intended as seagulls, they will be dark dark seagulls. And usually what I do, I print the first time and then I see if I need to fix some things, and sometimes I do, so that's that. Also, I'm going to use this hand press. I got it super cheaply from Etsy. I will try to remember which seller, and I will try to link down below the seller. If not, then you could probably find like these hand press for lino printing. It got like this slight grit to it, so it's really useful to print it like that. But you can also print at home with a wooden spoon, or actually any object really. I remember when I didn't have this tool, I was using a bottle and I was like rolling through the artwork. So I feel these untouched and unfinished marks is also really great because you can see that the product is definitely handmade. I really like that aspect, and I think that's why I really enjoy printmaking and selling my own linocut prints, because they're really unique and I cannot achieve that effect. I'm just gonna have good old tea and then we will start printing. I'm gonna clean the table because it's a little bit messy now. For the context, this is the table, and it's yeah, it's quite a bit quite a bit of mess over here and there. And oh, I think I forgot to say, but whenever I'm printing, I'm using this transparent, like a glass, and I always apply the color on this one with a ruler. And the rulers, I have several sizes, so I'm just picking the ruler accordingly to the art I'm doing and the size as well. So for this one, I'm gonna take this one, the bigger one. I have even bigger one, but then it's becoming messy, and I feel for this it's still good with this ruler. I also have like this knife thingy where I mix the colors with. I think I'm just gonna zoom into the color mixing because that is like one of the things I really enjoy about lino cutting, and I feel it gives more personality to my prints because those are my own pre-mixed colors and they are really near and dear to my heart, and I really enjoy color mixing in general. And also, like, even if I'm doing screen printing, I love to mix my own color rather than to buy just straight from the tube and use that color. So I hope You can see my personality in the color choices as well. Welcome to the color mixing. I forgot to mention that these colors I'm using, they're butter based. I actually don't love like oil based paints because they can get really messy. And every time I'm doing these color mixes, I am using the sheet of paper and I'm just kind of wanting to see how the color would look. This is a really pretty color, actually. It's like teal a little bit. I think I want to have it more different. I mean, I think I want to have like a little bit warmer tone. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of red. Yeah, this is a little bit better. As you can see, it's a little bit more greener. Maybe I will add a little bit of white, so it's a little bit lighter color as well. And this is lovely color. Maybe I will print with this one. It's kind of mid value. It's not super dark. Oh, it's beautiful color. And I think it will look nice with the paper, but if it will not, I can always like try different options. Just cover something underneath because I don't want to ruin the table. Okay, and now it's the reveal time. Ta-da! So this is the artwork. I feel I needed to press a little bit more because you can see like these dots. This is actually pastel paper, so it's like with little bit of texture. So it's a little bit harder to print with this paper. But other than that, I actually really like how the blue looks on top of the blue. I would probably have it like a little bit darker value, but it's nothing bad with this one as well. It's definitely lovely print. And I will print several of them now. I think what I'm going to do, because I want to get the print precisely on like centered, so I'm going to center the piece like that, and also like that, so I can know where is the sides of each piece, if that makes sense. Ta-da! This turned out better. I like how it looks. I'm so happy how this print looks. It's really nice and calming. have some mistakes, I can still like change them, and this is no exception. So I'm just gonna take some things out I don't like. Oh no! I printed on top of the barcode. Can you see? Okay, I guess I need to check what I print on. But I just have a print with the barcode, which is so funny. Okay, so I just finished printing and these are the results. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for staying this far. If you enjoyed the video, please give a thumbs up. It helps my video to be seen by more people. And if you are one of my Patreons, I want to thank you so much because you are supporting me over there and I really appreciate it. And I also want to say, if you stayed till the last end of the video, please write in the comment section down below. Birds are amazing. Okay, yeah, and I will see you next week. Okay, bye!